Boom, thump, thump. The great sound echoed through the trees and across the dusty paths of the village. The drummer sat behind his large, ornate wooden drum in the center of the square. Every beat was like a warm wave moving through the evening air. The vibration traveled from the dry ground right into Mason's small toes. Mason adjusted his festive orange vest, feeling the heavy rhythm deep inside his chest. Thump, thump. The village began to stir as the sun dipped low behind the hills. It was time for the great tradition to begin once again. The village square quickly filled with people ready to celebrate under the rising stars. Mason watched the shadows grow long as the music grew louder. The square glowed with vibrant gold and crimson lanterns that hung from the branches of the great baobab tree. Amara, the lead dancer, stepped into the light wearing a flowing robe that shimmered with every move. Her many jingling bracelets made a silver song that danced between the drum beats. She raised her arms high, and the crowd let out a happy cheer. Thump, thump, the village heart. The people whispered together in time with the music. The rhythm was everywhere, filling the evening air with magic and joy. Mason stood by the edge of the square, watching the swirling patterns of the robes. He wanted to move, but his feet felt shy and heavy like stones. Mason felt very small behind the trunk of a large palm tree. He tapped his small fingers against his leg, matching the steady beat of the drum. He saw the older children and the adults move with such grace. They knew every move, every rhythm, and every turn of the dance. Mason worried he might forget where to put his feet or bump into someone in the crowd. The music echoed off the stone walls, making his heart race with a mix of excitement and fear. He wanted to join the circle, but he stayed in the cool shadows. Ask your child, how do you think Mason feels when he sees everyone dancing? Amara saw Mason hiding in the deep shadows and smiled warmly. She moved toward him with a sweeping, rhythmic bow, her palms open to the sky. Her vibrant robes swirled around her like a colorful cloud of silk. She held out her hand, her amber eyes bright and kind in the lantern light. "Don't be afraid, little one," she whispered over the sound of the shakers. "The drum knows your name and your heart." She leaned in closer and shared a secret song with him. Follow the drum, find the beat, move your heart and move your feet. Mason looked at her hand and felt his fingers stop tapping. Mason reached out and took Amara's hand with a small, brave smile. He took one small step, then another, moving away from the safety of the tree. As he began to move, something magical happened in the square. The dust rising from the ground under the villagers' feet began to shimmer like gold, spiraling upward to match the rhythm of the drum. Follow the drum, find the beat, move your heart and move your feet, Amara sang loudly. Mason began to step and spin, feeling the music lift him up. He realized he didn't need to be perfect. He just needed to follow the connection he felt. Boom! The drummer hit the center of the skin with a loud, joyful roar. Mason continued to step and spin, his feet finding the path. He copied Amara's simple clap and the way she swayed her shoulders. Clap, swish, sounded the rhythm of his hands against his festive tunic. This tradition was not a test. It was a beautiful song they were all writing together. The vibrant colors of the village robes blurred into a rainbow of light. He wasn't just watching the festival anymore. He was the music, and the music was him. The entire village was now one giant rhythmic circle of friends and family. Mason held hands with a neighbor on his left and Amara on his right. The sound echoed through the valley, reaching all the way to the silver stars. He felt a deep connection to every person in the dancing line. The circle moved to step and spin under the bright moonlight. Thump, thump, the village heart, they chanted together as one big family. The drum was a giant heartbeat that everyone shared in the quiet night. Mason's shyness had melted away like morning mist. He was exactly where he was supposed to be. The moon rose high, turning the golden dust back into simple, quiet earth. The dancing slowed, and the drummer gave one final soft tap on the wood. Mason walked home with his family, still feeling the rhythm in his bones. This tradition was a part of him now, a story he would always tell. He whispered to the quiet night, followed the drum, found the beat, moved my heart and moved my feet. Thump, thump, the village heart, he murmured happily. Mason felt a warm connection to his village. He pressed his hand to his chest and felt his own heart beating a steady, happy